Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Life on the Ranch here in Sam's Valley, Oregon. Yesterday I went out to feed the pigs, the cows, and the sheep. And I fed the pigs, and while I was out feeding the cows, I noticed that my alarm on my car had gone off, and I waited a minute, and then or less than a minute, and then it stopped. And I thought, okay, that's kind of weird. And then it started again. The alarm went off. It wasn't just 15, 20 seconds, and the alarm stopped, and waited a couple seconds and kept feeding the cows, and then the alarm went off again on my car. I was like, what's going on? I looked down to my keychain, and I noticed, I went to stop the alarm, and I noticed that my key wasn't there. I was like, where'd it go? I looked all around where I was feeding the cows, and no key. And I thought, okay, well, I just had fed the pig, so I went back in to the pig pen, and I noticed that one of the two pigs was chomping on my key to the car, my key fob. And so I went over to the pig, and I pulled it out of his mouth, and figured, it was kind of funny that he was setting the alarm off. I don't think he knew what was going on when I was chopping on it. But anyways, he did. And it turned out that the key to my work, I found out when I got back home that the key to my work was missing, and I could not find it. I went back and retraced. By then it was dark, and I retraced my steps, and no sign of the key whatsoever. So I didn't know what to do. I was like panicked, because the key to my work goes to everything there. It goes into every department. It goes into the bookkeeping office where the safe is. It fits everything. And I got a little, panicked about that. And after searching, I didn't find it. So I ended up calling my boss and telling her what the situation was. And she assured me that it was no problem. As long as the key was lost where we were, it was somewhere on about 10 to 15 acres of land, which I walked in the process of feeding the animals. But anyways, that was a kind of a funny situation, I guess. But today, this happened on Friday, 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, I'm sorry. Yesterday it happened. And today I went out, and we have a little device where it's on wheels, where you can roll around and it picks up metal objects. And no sign of the key. So I still couldn't find the key. But anyways, it's been a while since I've made any videos. So I do have some footage that I will show you. And anyways, I want to tell you that little story that about the key, which was not a good thing, but kind of funny looking back. How to yank it out of the pig's mouth. He was chomping on it. And anyway, so I'll show you some of the footage that I've videoed and not released yet, but I'll throw that in here just to make up the video for today. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like. And we would really appreciate it. And anyways, let's go on with the video.